Okay, kids. So for today, we are going to do something called an op art weaving. Okay? And op art was a style of art that created optical illusions. And we won't be able to see that optical illusion until your project's done. And then we'll talk about that. Okay? But they're almost always black and white, so ours is going to be black and white. So you are going to need this paper, which has some lines at the folded part and then some little dots towards the bottom. You're going to need glue. You're going to need a piece of lined paper that I've given at your tables. You're going to need a white colored pencil, and you're going to need a scissors. Now, first thing you are going to do is you are going to be making wavy lines that start at the folded part of the black paper and end at these little dots down here. So, to do that, okay, wavy looks like this. Okay, look at this picture. Wavy, not wiggly. We cannot do lines that look like this. No, no, no. Bad. Okay? Do not do that. It will be a nightmare for you when you go to do the weaving of the paper. So, you're going to continue your wavy lines. They do not have to be the same, but they may not get close to touching each other. Ever. Keep lots of space between them. Like that. So go ahead and pause my video and take care of doing that the right way. So now that I've got my lines drawn, it's time to use my scissors. So when you cut this, you're going to start cutting at the folded part of the paper. And you are going to start on your white lines, making nice smooth cuts with the scissors. Okay, no jagged edges or zigzags from going too fast. And you want to stop cutting right at that dot where the line ends every single time. So what you can do now is, again, pause my video and get your cutting taken care of. Okay, so I have cut all of my lines. Okay, and when I open this up, it should look like this. Now, I'm going to take this paper, and I am going to be cutting a few of the strips out for now. Cut 3 out for now, okay? And I'm going to show you how to do this weaving. Right here you see where it was folded. That's the middle of the paper, and that's where we're going to work first. So you're going to take the white paper, right? And you're going to take it and put it over the first part of the black paper and under the next, and then over and then under. And we're going to keep doing that, not skipping any, okay? Every other one goes underneath the black paper like so. Okay? See it right here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide this over until I get it to stop. Nice and straight up and down. Voila. My next one is now going to start by going the opposite way of the one I just did. So, if you look at this, I knew that I started by going over the black paper. Now I'm going to start by going under it, like that. And then weave all the way through, not skipping any places or tearing the paper. I'm just kind of manipulating my fingers to get this thing to go through all these places, and then I slide this over like so. Notice how they're almost touching each other and they're opposite of each other. Kind of like a zigzag. Okay, so that's my first two strips. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get them to stay still in the perfect position. I'm going to take my glue and I'll lift the first one and put a tiny dot of glue right here. Like that. Just a tiny bit. Press down. And then I'm going to get my glue tip underneath the next one. Get a little dot of glue under there. Press down. Those two are now nice and stuck. I'm going to do the same at the other end. Little dot of glue. Press down. Little dot of glue. Press down. My first two strips have been woven. They are very close to one another, which is perfect. We don't want big gaps in between them. And I can start my next one. Again, looking at how I started the last one, I'm going to start the next one the opposite way. So I started this one right here by going under the black paper. Now I'm going to start the next one by going over it so that they are opposite. Weave it through here like so, and then carefully slide it over until it bumps into the one you just finished. Sometimes this will take a minute to get it nice and straight, and voila, I have my next row finished. Then I can cut more strips and continue my weaving, going opposite each time. So, good luck. Remember that these should always be opposite each other when you start.